how to check your system configuration? How to check your system configuration and what is your system configuration? These things are there, so we're going to write here. Guys, if someone asks you a question, or maybe you want to ask yourself a question, okay? So what is your system configuration? You know, I have asked this question to multiple people, so many people. Multiple people means so many people. You know, some of the people are tell only like this question, right? Mine is Dell, mine is Lenovo, i5 processor. Only one word answer only. What is your system configuration? Mine is some Pavilion 15 sir, or 3250 model. There's only some numbers they are telling, some names. Even they are not telling proper answer. Then what is the proper answer, guys? So what is your system configuration means about your CPU, about your RAM, about your RAM, about your hard disk or SSD. Nowadays, SSD is also part of our thing, right? So laptops are coming with SSDs. So you have to tell about SSD, CPU, RAM, hard disk, SSDs. Okay. And operating system with version. Operating system with version. If you have a graphic card, the graphic card optional, you can tell about a graphic card. These are the very basic things you should know. If possible, then you can also say about your network related, means wide connectivity or wireless connectivity. What is their configuration? Purely optional, but if you possible, then also you can try that one. Okay. So these are the things you have to tell, not a company and all. So company is also important, but it is like mine is a Lenovo laptop. Model is something like a G450 something. It is cleaned from my that label finally. Okay. So that is also important up to certain level, but you want to install some application. So why we should know system configuration? Why we should know our system configuration? That is important. Not only interview question, guys. Interview meaning is how much you know, what you know, how much you know, what is your level of knowledge in this particular technology. To test it, people are doing interview, not just for fun. Okay, so you must learn things to work. Interview is a test. What did you learn? What did you practice? Okay, how much knowledge you have on it. That is interview. But now people are doing simply, even we are telling directly, even my first part of class, I told about interview only, right? Right? So major part I spend for a how to prepare for an interview. So we are all doing same circle only, but point is not always about interview, guys. It is mainly about our knowledge, how much we are gaining. So interview is just for test purpose, testing. You will test how much you have a knowledge. If you gain the knowledge, then you can fulfill the interview. You don't have any knowledge, then you cannot fulfill the interview. And what I try to told in an earlier part is you learn things and there is an interview. How to fulfill this interview and you have a knowledge. So that is the point I told, that is practice. I am telling classes from so many years. Okay, I am taking these HCL classes from last 1 year, more than 1 year I am taking HCL classes. Okay, so I'm working with this Savantis from last more than 4 years. Okay, and I'm being trainer from last 10 years. So from 2009 onwards, I am in this training field. Few things without checking, without PPTs and all, I can able to take class. I don't require any PPTs or notes. Previous day preparation is not required. But few things are required because of lack of practice, lack of understanding. But important is I keep on teaching, I keep on practicing, I keep on checking. So what are the things I have to tell? So sometimes the module or the way of presentations I want to change, I practice. Same way, guys, you are going to present yourself at interview. You have to practice how to tell. Keep practicing telling answer wise. Keep practicing. So that will give a smoother expression of answer. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay. But point is not that one here. The point is why we require to know our system configuration. I want to install an application, for example. Then I will check what is minimum requirements or recommended recommended kind of stuff, minimum or a recommended kind of stuff. We'll take this one. Either you can check a minimum or a recommended hardware and operating system and software, free softwares, operating system, hardware, platform and software. For example, I want to install some application. It is a Java based application. So Java runtime environment must be in my PC, and the application may require a minimum 2 gigahertz processor is required, or maybe 1 gigahertz processor is required. Minimum 2 GB RAM is required. There is at least 1 GB disk space is required. Okay, so like that. For example, I want to play a game. I want to play a game. I want to download a game and I want to play a game. Everybody knows right now that is famous games. GTA Vice City. Okay, one version you don't require any minimum requirements. It means general computer like 2 GB RAM also works. So some new version is game. I don't play generally that GTA Vice City. I play different games. Okay, so JDK Java Development Kit. To build any Java application, you want to write a Java program and execute a Java program, compile a Java program, you need a JDK. But already created Java program, you want to run a Java based application, you need a JRE, Java Runtime Environment. But that is a good one. Okay. .NET framework is required like that. So I will give you one example, GTA 5 PC requirement. So it is, you need a 64-bit processor and 64-bit operating system. You need a Windows 10 64-bit or Windows 8, 7 also working. Minimum i5 processor is required, third generation, because it contains 4 CPUs, or AMD type. If your system is AMD, not Intel, then it is AMD, this type of model, 8 CPUs. You require 8 GB RAM. Graphic card, this model, okay, you can see 2 GB graphics minimum requirement. 72 GB available space is required. Okay, it is a heavy game, that's why it is there. The fourth version is not required that much, but 5 versions required, more version. So like just for a gaming purpose. applications. For example, I'm a mechanical guy. I want to install a AutoCAD. This is AutoCAD PC requirements. How much I required, so then I have to go to their website or any third party website also I can try. So system requirements, see this 64-bit processor is required, Windows 10 or Windows 11. Maybe it is a new version that is showing like this. This is a processor model 2.5 or 2.9 gigahertz processor is required basic. Recommended is more than 3 gigahertz processor. Okay, so minimum 8 GB RAM, recommended is 16 GB RAM. You need a good display kind of stuff. This is a minimum display, high resolution like a 4K display is a better option. Display card, it is 1 GB graphic card is enough, better is 4 GB graphic card. Disk space to install, that is a 10 GB is required. So you need a mouse and as well as a .NET framework. This is for a Mac. Okay, so if you are having a MacBook, then these are the requirement for a MacBook. This is some additional Windows only kind of stuff requirement. Guys, to install any applications or to install any games. Okay, what we required? We required both hardware requirements, operating requirements, application requirements. Next one is, if in case your system becomes slow, so better to know your system. Are you using heavily? It is a light system. It is a normal system. It is a basic CPU. It is just a dual core CPU, not i3, i5 kind of stuff. You have only 2 GB RAM or maybe 4 GB RAM. System performance is slow. Then what to do? How to improve your infrastructure? Okay. How to improve your infrastructure? Okay. So based on your daily work, or maybe how not to use additional kind of stuff like this. So you have any queries, you must know your system configuration. So basic 1 or 2 points I told. Okay. To install OS or upgrade OS, also better to know your system configuration. Okay. So manage your apps, upgrade your system to become normal work. So these are the basic points. Guys, in CPU, basically we are having a Intel CPU. Okay, AMD type of CPUs are there. Each CPU having a clock speed. There is a clock speed 2.0 GHz. Okay, 2.5 gigahertz, 2.6 gigahertz, 3.2 gigahertz, 4.2 gigahertz, 4.4 gigahertz. So clock speed is there. Number of cores are there. A number of logical processors are there. This is also called as a threads. Number of logical processors are there. Cache memory is there. Cache memory is also there. Virtualization enable kind of stuff, VTX or AMDV kind of features. That is separate level technology. And some more additional information. In RAM, always RAM size is first important. Nowadays we are using RAMs in GB wise, right? MBs and GBs. we are using RAM, but mostly our RAMs are GB type 1 GB, 2 GB we are using. Earlier MBs we are using. And clock speed again. Clock speed, mostly it is megahertz speed it is. Processor nowadays, mostly it is gigahertz. Next one is models. DDR4, DDR5, these are the latest models. I am having DDR3. Okay. So hard disk, how much space your hard disk? Do you have 512 GB hard disk? 1 terabyte of hard disk, that SSD. Okay. SATA interface or SSDs, NVMe M.2. OS. Are you using a Windows OS? Is it a 10 or 11 nowadays, right? Home edition or Pro edition or Enterprise edition or any other Linux type of versions? Linux means, is it a Ubuntu or a Red Hat Enterprise Linux? Which one you are using? Are you using a Mac OS? Is Mac also there? GPU. So how much graphic card? 2 GB graphic card? It is a 4 GB graphic card, or which one we are using? Size of the graphic card and the model means is it a DDR3 model or DDR6 model, DDR5 model, and stuff. So better it is a model and other things also there. Network is not important, but I'm adding that one right already. So if it is a wide one, is it a fast array, gigabit Ethernet? Or is it a Wi-Fi related? Okay. So it can support 2.4 or 2.5 gigahertz. 5 gigahertz dual channel. For example, my Wi-Fi is a older one. It support only 2.4 or 2.5 gigahertz only. It don't support 5 gigahertz. Okay. Versions also there. So version 6 to support about the channels. So when you are checking your system configuration, better to know about all the information. Next one is why to check. We are done. This part. Guys, understand up to here?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Your system configuration.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Very good.
Yes, sir.
Guys, to check system configuration, two different ways, few different ways are there. Normally, lot of people don't know how to go to run. Okay, that's why I'm giving search option. Okay, in search. Okay, sometimes in run also it will work like this because this is the search button. You can see this is search button. You can type here directly. Okay, a run means this is the run. Windows R, Windows button and R. That is a Windows R. Okay, that is the run. Okay, so MS Info 32. The first way is MS Info 32. Caps are small, no problem in Microsoft. Okay, cap letters, small letters does not mean anything. MS Info 32. I given cap letters for more visibility. You can see clearly. That's it. DIAG. DXDIAG. MS Info 32 is nothing but a system information. Okay. DXDIAG is not for a system configuration or a system information. It is a diagnosis DirectX. I will change that one. DirectX diagnosis something is there. I will change the spelling later. Okay. Next one is the best one is always in a search anyway. You type about your PC, or you can go to settings. There is a setting button. Settings. System. About. There you will find. Another one is task manager. In that one you can go to performance tab. There you can see CPU, RAM, disk or a SSD part, so disk, GPU, Wi-Fi, there is a command is also there. So this is CMD based command. It is info.exe command is also there. Okay. These are the ways to find a system configuration, or you can use a third-party tool. Third-party tool means it is a not Microsoft tool. Okay. One is a CPU Z. Another one is spicy. Spacier, spicy kind of stuff. To know your system configuration. So what is your system configuration, and why to check system configuration, and how to check system configuration? I told, but I want to tell you one by one. First one is MS Info 32. Okay, so get ready with the MS Info 32. Right? I said you can go to search or a run. This is search MS Info 32. You can see system information. Okay, if you click it, you will see this system information kind of stuff. Guys, see, this is my operating system. My operating system version with the built version. My processor, my system type, my RAM. One more I have to add here, that is 32-bit or 64-bit kind of stuff. Width or bit, whatever it is a 32-bit system. 64-bit system, that is also important. So it is depends upon processor, 32-bit processor or 64-bit processor means the CPU, OS, system type. Repeat what are the word they use it. Yes. Okay, this is our system configuration. So we'll take up to this cutting. Better this one. Okay. No problem. Because I want to drag little this. I don't know. So this is system summary. You go to system summary and you will find all these things. Look at this is my operating system, right? This is my system type. This is my processor CPU. Okay. Then this is my memory. And other information is also there. You can see this is my time zone. This is my time zone. Okay. This is my build version. This is my SKU, means that OEM package. My BIOS mod, UEFI. Like this information. Platform known mobile means it's a laptop now. The laptops comes under. So this is. Next one. So what are we got it? Operating system, processor, 64 or 32-bit processor, and RAM. So I want to know about my hard disk. So I go to components. In that one, so see this is plus mark. If you click this plus mark, you'll get a like this. Then go to storage, components, storage, this plus disk. So this is my disk. I have a 500 GB hard disk. So this is my hard disk size. Disk drive. This is hard disk model. Okay. Fixed hard disk. Fixed hard disk. This is the model. We don't record all this thing hard disk. And these are the partition information. But this is compulsory. First component, then storage, then disk. I got it. Remaining information also you can get it from different places. Just what we want, that much only have taken. Okay, just for our understanding. Later you can research on your PC. Guys, compulsory check your system configuration once after class completion. Okay. So then you will know what is your system configuration. Otherwise, it is like a video only. You watch it, you forget it. Meanwhile, we sleep. Okay. This is example from MS Info 32. Next one is DXDIAG. Next one is DXDIAG. Same, you can go to search or you can go to run. I'm showing the search only. This is the DXDIAG. This DXDIAG is not to check system configuration. It is a diagnostic, so because of spelling, diagnostic tool. Okay, this is used to find out what is your display memory or graphic card related. But we are getting system configuration from here also. That's why we are taking from it. So this is also two parts we will discuss. This is my system configuration. So you can see from here. So this is my operating system. This is my processor. And this is my memory. And DirectX version is 12 version. Okay. Sorry. I don't want to save anything. Just I want to copy this image. Then I will put it here. The next one is render. I'm going to render, guys. Display system display. The display will tell you your built-in graphic memory. Built-in graphic memory. If you have a graphic card, the graphic card details will get it from here. Okay. Display will tell you what is your graphic built-in graphic memory. So I will give you 3. Otherwise, it is. Actually, my built-in graphics are 2 GB, but it is currently not active. I don't know why. Built-in graphic, and this is the VRAM. This is my graphic memory. Yeah, little adjustment. Why? Because of space. This is render. What is my graphic card? That will tell by the render part. This is my graphic card name. This is my graphic memory, 2 GB graphic memory. So when you go for purchasing a laptop or a desktop, so compulsory check the basic things. Yeah. Both are not in same page. Why? Good, at least. Okay, guys, up to now, how to check system configuration with the MS Info 32, and next one is DXDIAG. Task manager is little bigger. What happened? Okay, so we are going to close, which is not required. So one is enough. So guess how to open task manager. So three ways. One is you can go to search and type task manager. Okay. Second one, go to run or command prompt. Even in a command prompt also, you can type task mgr. Third way is right click on taskbar. Then you can find a task manager. Okay, these are the three ways to open task manager. Which one you want it, that one you can take it. I open task manager, right click, task manager. Yeah, one more is there now, so that is we didn't add. CTRL control plus alt means you have to press control and alt. Both are you have to press, plus delete button also. Okay, see this task manager performance CPU. Okay, you can see this performance task manager performance CPU. Then you are getting CPU. This is my system configuration. This is my CPU. Somewhere this designs are not came. Actually, it will be there. No problem. This is my CPU. Intel i5. This is CPU. This is the base speed. Guys, this is my number of cores are 2. Number of logical processors are 4. Virtualization is enabled and 3 MB cache memory. So this is about my CPU. Okay. Next one is memory. Next one is memory. Say memory means your RAM, and this is your RAM. 12 GB RAM, DDR3 model. RAM speed is 1600 megahertz. Form factories. If possible, better to note down your available memory also. Better to note this available memory. Okay, two things are completed. What is the next one? CPU completed, RAM completed. What is the next one? Hard disk. How you check your system configuration, that is up to you guys. What I'm telling, different ways to check system configuration. Okay, I'm telling different ways to check your system configuration. So this is my hard disk, disk 0. This is the hard disk. This is the hard disk model, and this is the capacity. And type is anyway hard disk it is shown. So once you find your system configuration, what is your system, hard disk, CPU, RAM, operating system, you have to put it in a one place. So then you can understand. So that you can understand how system is there. We can't find what is the operating system from here, but other things you can able to find it. This is about my graphic card. So I'm including graphic card related information from here. So to know your graphic card, so two important things. One is mainly DXDIAG. Second one is so this is my GPU, and this is my GPU model, and this is my 2GB graphic card. Other information like a driver's information, driver's version, and hardware reserved kind of stuff you can able to see from here. Okay. And last one I try to tell, what is that one? You can find your Wi-Fi or a Ethernet. My Ethernet, this is the Ethernet connectivity. This is my Wi-Fi connectivity. Yeah, currently I'm using both the connections. Okay, so both the connections I'm using. So yeah, I will show you my Ethernet then. And you can see Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi is generally we are all using Wi-Fi kind of stuff. Both are I'm using, but maximum data flow go through Ethernet only. That's it. You see, send and receive packets are there. So you can find here Ethernet or Wi-Fi. Okay, so if you click on Wi-Fi, Wi-Fi details. This is my fast Ethernet. It is okay, and this is my IP address. Just an IP address purpose. You can check it from here. And this is a different address. And also, so this is the data speed. You can able to get it. Yeah, just because the document is, that's why I didn't want to put my Wi-Fi details in this stuff. Still you want a Wi-Fi related details. These are the Wi-Fi related details. So this is my Wi-Fi wireless adapter name. This is my IP address. I got it IP address from internet, not from internet, from my router. This is my connectivity name, Wi-Fi name, and adapter type is Wi-Fi type. This is also my local IPv6 address. This is send and receive. So I showed in a 3 ways how to check system configuration. One more way I will tell you. I'm not getting screen, so I exit once and then join again in immediate basis. Okay, no problem. Sometimes internet disturbances are common. So guys, this is the way of checking system configuration. First one I showed about MS Info 32, DXDIAG and Task Manager. One more is there, of course, about your PC and third-party tools also I will tell. Then I will give you a break. MS Info 32, this is DXDIAG, this is Task Manager. Okay, like this. And Ethernet also I given, which is not exactly not required, but I given. This is like in search about your PC. Okay, you go to search and type about your PC, or you can go to start or Windows button. You press the Windows button or start button. There you can go to settings, and you must in settings, system, and about. Okay, guys, this is search button. In search button, if you type about your PC, directly you will come to this place. Okay, so about your PC, you'll get the about information directly. Okay, next one, same thing, either you click on the start button, or if you press this Windows button, this is the settings. Go to settings, first one, system, and scroll down, go to about, same information. Okay, so just a little scroll up, then you can find all system configuration. Okay, this is about my processor. Okay, this is my RAM. These are not required for you, that's why I'm removing this information. My system type 32-bit or 64-bit system. I have a touch screen, that's why it is showing pen and touch, support with the 10 points. My edition, my Windows 10 home edition it is. My version 22 H2 installed on the Windows 10, some built-in version installed on something, OS build version is also showing. Sometimes this information also important, sometimes not required. Observation is important, where it is there, it is important. Okay, so this is another way to check system configuration. Okay, so here home, now home system means settings, system, about. Okay, settings, system, about. Guys, now it is a third party tool wise also I will try to show you. I already installed, simply can download and install, no need to pay anything. So be careful while you are download and install. It is belongs to CC Cleaner company only. Okay, so that is a spicy, SPEC is a type there. It is on my screen only, but I'm unable to find it. Where it is, where it is, where it is, where it is. It will be here only. Here only it is. SPECCY. Yes, then it will try to. It want to make you download new one. So it is asking me to download new one. So not required now. So these are the enough information. So you can go to each and everything. I mean under summary. This is summary information. If you want, you can go through one by one, like about operating system, CPUs, like know about your multiple CPUs, CPU, other informations, RAM and related informations. How many RAMs are there? I have two RAMs. One is 4 GB, another one is 8 GB. Slot 1, which RAM I put it, 8 GB RAM. Slot 2, what RAM I inserted. Okay, like that one by one information, easy to get information is there. Hard disk, two hard disk I inserted. Okay, about those properties and all I will get it. Graphics card, but this is some memory is more than enough, so I am taking some memory. Operating system, of course we want. CPU we want it. Okay, CPU information is there, RAM information is there, graphics card information is also there. So this is the graphic card information, this part. Storage, two hard disk I have, that's enough, right? So I'm in some memory. I'm spicy. I got this information. Why this is taking more time, more place? Space is there. Still you have a space. Oh, no. Guys, this is how to check system configuration. once you check your system configuration, again you have to type like this. So what is my system configuration, right? My system configuration is, so you can find from here also, or from here, or from here, right? So, you know, what is my system configuration? My CPU means my processor is Intel processor, i5 processor, 3230M model it is, means third generation, and of course it is a 2.6 gigahertz processor it is. At the rate no problem, that is not a big deal. Okay, that is a clock speed. It is two core processor, 4 logical processor, 4 logical processors, 2 cores, 4 logical processor, or a 4 thread processor, 2C4T. Okay, 3 MB cache memory, N3 cache memory. It is 3 cache memory. So you want to add more information, you can add it. My RAM is totally 12 GB RAM, and I am using DDR3 model, 1600 megahertz clock speed. I'm using a hard disk, 2 hard disks generally, but I'm using a hard disk. Okay, so my disk is hard disk, not SSD. I'm using hard disk, that is a 500 GB or 512 GB, 500 GB hard disk. 2 hard disk actually I'm using currently. Next, operating system. I'm using Windows 10 Home Edition. Of course, 22H2, that kind of stuff also. I can. System type, of course, generally we can understand. It is a 64-bit system. Both operating system and hardware, both are 64-bit only. And I have a GPU. My graphic card is 2 GB graphic card. So I use a NVIDIA GeForce 720M. Now if you want that one also, we can add it, NVIDIA. NVIDIA, NVIDIA GeForce. $720M. Is it right? GT. I'm using both fast Ethernet and Wi-Fi 2 GHz. That is already I told, it is not compulsory required. Okay, these are the system configuration. So for my system. Okay, guys, up to now understand?
Sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Actually, I want to tell how to check system configuration. So, and then I want to tell about how to check IP address, but it is now 10 minutes to 1. Then not much enough time. If I would given a break and not enough time. Tomorrow morning we will discuss how to check IP address, what is IP address and all. Otherwise, I will start directly networking basics topic. Okay. So that is enough for today, guys. Compulsory. Go through once this link. Already I given access link. Some are trying to access also. Already I shared this link in your WhatsApp group. Please go through once what we have discussed and check your system configuration. Which way I don't mind about it, but I need your system configuration details. Compulsory, everybody check it. Tomorrow I will ask any person randomly what is your system configuration. How you tell, we'll see that answer. Actually, not compulsory to download spicy, not required to download spicy, guys. If you require for yourself, you can do it. Just I'm showing spicy. We can also check with the third party tools. Built-in is enough. These are the enough tools. Built-in tools are enough. If still required, if you required for you, if it is required, you can use spicy. Otherwise, not required. I'm stop recording. I will share this record